Good morning, everyone. Happy New Day week, and special thanks for joining us today. This is a monthly service for June 2022. In conjunction with it, I would like to have a 5th year memorial service for Reverend Setsuo Furuya, who was my wife Kanako's father and passed away on June 17, 2017 at age 90. And the 50th day memorial service for Mrs. Kimie Furuya, who was Kanako's mother and passed away on May 6, 2022 at age 95. I trust you are all enjoying the best of health and excellent spirits on this beautiful early summer day. Setsuo and Kimie got married on December 25th, 1956 by Kami's wondrous arrangement through the mediation of Reverend Takeuchi Miyamoto, founding minister of the Konko Church of Chicago. Kanako was born on September 16, 1958 as their first child, and Hisako was born on November 19, 1960 as their second child. At that time, Setsuo worked for the Kyushu Electric Power Company. And as a newlywed couple, he didn't take kindly that his new wife spent so much time going to church. Then one day he fell down from the top of a telegraph pole at work. Miraculously, he survived, and for the first time he realized he had been saved by Konko-sama. He started being very grateful for his good fortune and proved it by going to church with a whole new attitude. His labor union recommended he run as a candidate to be a member of the Takanabe Town Assembly. He served as an assembly member for 2 terms. When he lost the third election, Kami had a different plan for him. The South Kyushu district wanted him to become a member of the House of Delegates of Konko, and he joined it at the headquarters. Reverend Takeuchi Miyamoto died on August 17, 1973. His successor, Reverend Tadashi Miyamoto, died on July 20 the next year. Setsuo played a role as a responsible officer at the Konko Church of Chicago. Reverend Takeuchi Miyamoto always said, the responsible officer of a church all have to be in the same boat. Setsuo always kept these words in mind. That's why he changed his way of life by working at the South Kyushu chemical industry during the day and serving Kamiyan people at the church in the evening. That caused Kimie to worry about family matters. Her cousin knew about it and told Kimie, "There is a mediator in Kurume, like a living being. Why don't you go with me to see him?" Kimie had a chance to visit the Konko Church by Raku on May 1, 1977. She was greatly impressed by the Reverend Soichiro Otsubo, founding minister of the Konko Church by Raku. He also talked to Kanako about the good impression she had of me. When Kanako visited the Konko Church by Raku the second time, I was serving on the mediation seat. She naturally had a good impression of me, perhaps because she had heard of me from her mother. Thanks to that, Kanako became a good spouse of mine later and raised 3 precious children. In that sense, Kimie was a benefactor of my life. After graduating from the high school for girls, Kimie became an elementary school teacher. She was so generous and sincere as a teacher that she had been respected by the students and served for a long time. She also helped Reverend Miyamoto to lead the Boys and Girls Association at his church. It was around March in 1978, when Kanako was 19, She told her father that she wanted to quit junior college and become a trainee at the Konko Church of Chicago. Her father was very surprised to hear that and said, I will think about it if I have a divine dream tonight indicating it would be preferable. That night he did have a miraculous divine dream in which in the garden of her parents' house in Oise, Kanako wept bitterly, saying, money is unnecessary, social standing is needless, and there were banners put up that said, peace throughout the nation, safety for all people, true world peace. Then another day, Setsuo had a following divine dream. The rear wheels of a luggage wagon were almost broken. There he stood and asked the man if this wagon would reach its destination. That man said it would definitely be all right because the front wheels were strong. Setsuo gave his permission for Kanako to be a trainee under the guidance of Reverend Soichi Otsubo at the Konko Church of Chicago because of these two divine dreams of his. Kanako became a trainee on April 10, 1978. Kimi has a heavenly nature of the universe in nature. She has a strong desire to helping people and the same feeling as our founders of if only people are saved. Once she realized the Konko Church of Chicago was a place where people could deepen their faith and have their fulfilled life with Kami, she brought many people to the Konko Church of Chicago. Many people were attracted by her personality and her kind talks. Then there is the Takanabe gathering at the Miyazaki branch of the Konko Church of Chicago. She has done her best to be of a great service Kami as a messenger of true way of Konko throughout the rest of her life. Setsuo Furia became a Konko minister in 1980. He devoted himself to serving Kamiyan people as an associate minister of the Konko Church of Takanabe for the rest of his life. My family moved to the city of Portland in the U.S. state of Oregon on September 5th, 1994, to serve Kamiyan people in a whole new country. Reverend Nobuharu Michio Uzunoe very generously accepted me and Kanako to become associate ministers at Konko Church of Portland for 2 years and 10 months. Setsuo and Kimie visited us in Portland, Oregon in June 1996. Kanako's sister Hisako Ohara, her husband and their 3 children also visited as she took a vacation for infant care. This was the first time that the 3 families, the Oharas, Furias, and Takeuchis had all gotten together in what became the last and only time. We stayed together at the lodge of Oregon's famous 11,400 feet mountain Mount Hood. My family and Kanako's parents were invited to attend the wedding ceremony for the daughter of our friend, Mr. Benbo's, while the Ohara family went whale looking and hiking through the mossy forest of the Pacific Coast Mountains. It was a very wonderful wedding. Thinking of this wonderful time now, it was a precious set of memories for our 3 families, having a wonderful time together for the first, last, and only time. Reverend Setsuo was there to take time off his church duties and visit us in America. Reverend Setsuo Fuya gave all his faith and energy to the Konko Church of Takanabe, especially since he became a Konko minister. Through the Konko faith, he developed the earthly nature of the universe to serve Kamiyan people as a mediator. Mrs. Kimie Furia did her best to run east and west to guide people to the Konko Church of Chicago. During the next morning prayer service, after Kimie passed away, such thoughts developed in my mind that I would like to give her Mitama spirit her divine Mitama name. Then when I opened the Wakoseku book as usual, I received the divine Mitama name of our founders that was written only on a part of only one page among 521 pages of that sacred book. His posthumous title is Jinriki Odoshi no Mikoto, the majestic Lord of human powers. Through communal arrangement, I gave the Mitama suite of Reverend Setsuo Furia the following posthumous title, Furia Setsuo Chikei Magokoro Tsukushine Ushi no Mitama no Kai, and the Mitama suite of the Mrs. Kimie Furia the following posthumous title, Furia Kimie Amatsu Magokoro Tsukushine Ushi no Tsukushine Hime no Mitama no Kai. Setsuo's posthumous title means that he devoted his life to serving common people by developing his earthly nature. Kimie's posthumous title means that she devoted her life to serving common people by helping people through her heavenly nature. We pray for the eternal peace and happiness of both our precious Mitama spirits.